is way better.
It's just as competitive as the men's side, just as competitive as the NBA.
It's a movement, it's a momentum, and I think everyone should be getting on board because it's going to continue to get.
So the WNBA's been super hot lately, right? With Caitlin joining the Indiana Fever and all these other young stars, things are crazy exciting. Everyone's talking about it, the competition is super high, and there are some serious shooters out there. Fans of all ages are picking their favorites, even old-school NBA guys like Dwyane Wade. He's totally into what the Chicago Sky rookies are doing. And get this, he's actually helping Angel Reese step her game up to battle Caitlin Clark. Remember that insane championship game between Angel and Caitlin last year? Yeah, that blew up women's basketball. Now they're both in the WNBA with different goals for their teams. Dwyane Wade, who owns a piece of the Chicago Sky, just spilled the beans on what Angel's aiming for.
I think so many people are watching women's basketball right now. It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. Pulling up to games, we got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like just because of one single game.
You see, since when Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark came into the WNBA, it's been a total game changer. Everything's been blowing up. Ratings, merch sales, you name it. People are going crazy for these young stars. I mean, the draft this year, insane. It was the most watched ever. And Caitlin Clark, she's brought in mad cash for the Indiana Fever. Their home games are always packed. Plus, the All-Star game was a total ratings bomb. Everyone's talking about it. It's wild to see how much buzz these players are generating. We've had basketball legends like Sue Bird, Maya Moore, and Diana Taurasi dominating for years, but this new wave of players is on another level. It's crazy to think about how different things were when Sue first started. Back then, it was like, shut up and dribble. But now, it's like women's basketball is everywhere.
What is it like for you now sort of being a mentor to a lot of these athletes, to watch Angel Reese settle into her game?
She's owning it. She's owning.
But the buzz doesn't just stop with the numbers. It's the personal connections and mentorships off the court that are making waves too. Dwyane Wade, for instance, was already a huge Angel Reese fan before she even stepped foot on a WNBA court. He calls her Bayou Barbie and said she was exactly what the Chicago Sky needed. It's clear he sees something special in her. Angel's got her head on straight. She's not just about scoring points. She wants to be a great teammate too. And she's looking to Wade for guidance as she navigates her rookie season. Coming straight from winning a championship in college, she's brought that winning mentality to the Sky. Reese is like the Beyoncé of basketball. She's got that star power, incredible talent, and she knows how to command the stage. But what sets her apart is her team-first attitude. Wade totally gets it. He's been there, won championships, and knows what it takes to be a leader. With all those rings and MVP awards, Wade is the perfect mentor for Angel. He's sharing his wisdom, helping her build confidence, and guiding her through the ups and downs of her rookie year. I mean, it's not just about the basketball skills. The mental game is important, and it's really awesome to see this legendary player investing in the next generation of stars.
And Angel Reese knows a ring is coming.
And speaking of shaping the future, nothing encapsulates the excitement quite like the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese showdown. Their matchups have been electric and are a must-watch TV. Everyone's talking about it, from casual fans to hardcore hoop heads. It's like a real-life sports drama, with these two as the main characters. Angel's embraced the villain role, and it's working. She's bringing the heat, and fans love it. Even Dwyane Wade is caught up in the excitement. He's stoked about the WNBA's growing popularity, but he doesn't really buy into the whole hero-villain thing. He's more about celebrating the league's talent and the fact that people are tuning in. Both Caitlin and Angel are playing their parts perfectly. They're putting on a show, and it's awesome for the sport. They've both said that while they enjoy the competition, they're really more focused on elevating the WNBA as a whole. It's like they're on the same team when it comes to growing the game. The media loves it, fans love it, and even the players seem to be enjoying the spotlight. It's a win-win situation. Sure, the rivalry adds spice, but it's the talent and skill of these two young stars that's really driving things forward. It's exciting to see where this is all going, and how it will shape the future of women's basketball.
That because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize.
The WNBA is totally killing it right now, thanks to Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. People are packed into arenas, and big brands like Nike are throwing money at these players. Clark just got a huge shoe deal with Nike, and Reese is about to drop her own line with Reebok. These girls are superstars. They're selling out games and making bank. It's crazy how much attention women's basketball's getting now. Even Dwyane Wade is all about it. He's like, these women showed up big time. He's talking about that epic championship game between Reese and Clark last year. That moment really changed everything.
The women showed up when the lights were the brightest. And that was started back last year when Angel Reese and Caitlin had that national championship moment.
Why do you think the world is ready now?
It's just the temperature of the world where we at. This is how it is.
Dwyane Wade is totally hyped on the WNBA right now, especially with these new stars like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. He's seeing a real shift in the game, and it's super exciting. It's like the league is finally getting the recognition it deserves. Having a legend like Wade backing the WNBA is huge. He's using his platform to shine a spotlight on these players and the league as a whole. It's clear he sees the potential and wants to be a part of building something special. Wade's love for the game and his business savvy are a perfect combo. He's not just talking the talk, he's walking the walk. By investing in the Chicago Sky and supporting players like Reese and Clark, he's showing everyone that the WNBA is a serious force to be reckoned with. It's inspiring to see someone like Wade champion women's basketball. He's helping to break down barriers and create new opportunities for these athletes. With his support, the WNBA is definitely on the right track.
A lot of LSU games, and what they're doing for women's basketball and the way their fans support is tremendous, and it's been fun to watch, and they've had a great season, so I know it's going to be a great game, and both teams are going to be ready to go, and it's just going to be great for our game, and we couldn't be more.
And with all this momentum, the on-court action is just as thrilling. Right now, Caitlin Clark and her Fever team are slightly ahead of Angel Reese in the Sky. It's been a back-and-forth battle, with Clark winning most of their head-to-head matchups. Both of these girls are absolute beasts. Reese broke a record with like 15 straight double-doubles, which is insane. And Clark? She dropped 19 assists in one game, becoming the first rookie to get a triple-double in WNBA history. These two are putting up crazy numbers. Clark's leading the league in assists, while Reese is dominating the boards. They're both bringing in huge crowds and making waves. With a few games left in the season, both teams are looking good for the playoffs. But the big question is, who's going to come out on top as Rookie of the Year?
And Carolyn, that brings us to a wonderful conversation and great dialogue. A big question. If you had to log your vote today, who would your Rookie of the Year be in the WNBA?
Well, unfortunately, it's bad news for Cameron Brink, as she's out for the season with an ACL injury. So this just leaves Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark as the top picks for Rookie of the Year. Clark's been killing it with assists. She's like the assist queen. She's even close to breaking a super old record. Reese, on the other hand, is a total rebounding machine. She's grabbing boards like crazy. But her shooting percentage isn't great. She needs to step up her game there. Both teams are fighting for a playoff spot, so that'll definitely play a role in who wins Rookie of the Year.
I love Caitlin. I mean, we were just talking about that. Me and her have always been competing each other since we were in high school and just AAU days. I mean, I love that. And hopefully one day we can even be teammates.
But it's not just about their Rookie of the Year race. These girls are changing the whole game. Even Magic Johnson is talking about how crazy good Caitlin Clark is. But let's not forget about Angel Reese. She's a superstar too. Both of them are packing the arenas and inspiring a whole new generation of basketball fans. It's not just about them, though. The whole WNBA is on fire right now. They're selling tickets, merch, and getting everyone talking. It's like the league is having a major moment. So if you haven't tuned into a WNBA game lately, you're missing out. Clark and Reese are leading the way, and the future looks super bright for women's basketball. They're not just players, they're like the faces of a movement. And the best part? We've only just seen the beginning. So yeah, this whole rivalry between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark is definitely heating things up for the WNBA. But I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. Drop your thoughts in the comment below. And while you are at it, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button for more content like this.